Hi guys, and welcome to this week's episode of The Act. This is a show where we put together an act based on these three dice here. Now I am joined by some special guests. We have the amazing John Morton and the equally amazing Alex. So say hello guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, very good. And we also have the all-important dice. Now, the thing is that if you guys don't know about this, this is what the dice do. So we have the restriction dice. Now, this will be things like no sleight of hand, as you see it here, no mentalism, no cards, no talking, no Alakazam products, which is nigh on impossible. But this is the restriction dice. We also have the type of performing dice. So this would be stage, parlour. This can be whatever we want, I guess. We also have table, impromptu. So you get the idea of that dice. And this is the dice that we want to be the highest. So this is the amount. So 200 plus is what we're aiming for, but there are amounts on here, like there's a £10 one there. All right, so that's basically the basis for the act. So we're going to give them a roll. I'll let you choose which one you want to roll, Alex. Yeah, straight for the money, you know, no pressure. 50 quid. That ain't bad. That's good. John, what would you like, sir?
I'll go for the type.
Okay.
You could be the bad guy.
Yeah.
What do we get? Ooh. Eddie.
Oh, yeah, we like that.
That's a good one.
Right, and this is the one that everybody hates. All right, so here we go. Oh, there we go. We're gonna still go for it. No mentalism. All right, I
That's
think
me out then.
Yeah. So we've got no mentalism. We can choose what environment we want. So we can go stage, impromptu, whatever you want, and we've got a budget of £50. Okay, so we have a shop in front of us here. So yes. This is what we're gonna do.
50 quid. Okay.
50 quid.
You might want to cut that because we might be here for quite a while.
Yeah. So what type are we going for? What type should we go for? Because you know traditionally something like stage, for example, means big, more expensive props. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
can do
because it's only 50 quid. I mean, you could do a stage thing with 50 quid.
Yeah.
Definitely. Funny enough, the trick that instantly I would do from that. I mean, the obvious thing's a pack of cards because then you could do tons with it.
Yeah.
But I would get stand-up Monty, we were just talking about earlier, and that's a brilliant one for this. And that's still going to give you some budget then to move link on to something else.
Yeah.
How much is stand-up Monty?
Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to look at that.
Well, the nice thing with stand-up Monty is, yes, you can do it walk around, but if you do it on the table like I do, it can also be like a parlour trick or like a grifting trick, if you like. So it's got more flexibility because of it, and it's mind-blowing.
So are we aiming for what, close-up?
I think close-ups, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think close up.
Yeah. Okay. So stand-up Monty is £27.99. So essentially we've eaten through half of our budget.
But that still gives us another 22 quid-ish
Yeah.
to play with.
Yep.
Right, what else have we got for 22 quid then? So we've got, if we go down that line of, it's kind of a game, and we look at game scenarios, because games always work really. Anything that you do with a magic trick that's a game always gets the crowd really sort of riled up.
Yeah.
What else could we do? We're back to sponge balls again, aren't we?
Do you know what? I was just about to say sponge balls. Sponge balls, just purely
do
because...
do it like a game.
Do it like a game, you know, nice visual magic, and which you're going to get with Stand Up Monty as well anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so it's an engaging premise, as would be with Stand Up Monty, and that's only $6.99.
There you go, that would easily cover it then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so far we've got Stand Up Monty and sponge balls. So let's grab the sponge balls. We'll grab these ones because that's what I based it on, and I will grab a stand-up Monty. So something maybe a little bit different to cards and...
Well, the nice thing, you've got two different variations here, two very different styles of trick, which is nice. I know what... I know the other thing I would probably put into this, and he's going to kill me if I say it, and it's a thumb tip.
Yeah.
Because you could do a bill switch or anything with it.
Yeah.
The amount of things you can do with a thumb tip.
Yeah.
And you've got basically a 3-set thing there you could do loads with. It's going to be really mind-blowing for the audience.
So we're at 38 quid, so we've got 12 quid left, basically.
Okay. I know what to do. There is a trick that I could do, but it's more for everybody, like a big piece. If you wanted to do a big piece, though, so it would be like a corporate thing. Or not a corporate thing, but something that would be like a cabaret piece. So you could do the stand-up Monty first, then you do the sponge balls, which you could do with two people, make that bigger. And then I would buy some of this, slush powder.
Oh, I think I know what...
And get 2 cups.
Yeah.
And do the cups over the head, the Great Vanishing Water trick.
Yeah, perfect.
Which I do all the time as a best man trick, and it absolutely kills. And it's guaranteed in a massive round of applause at the end. So what you could do is you could have, you get the cups, you put some water into the cups, you get some salt, vanish it, and then using the thumb tip, and then make it disappear. You could bring it back, supposedly pour it into the cup, pour the water in, and the salt supposedly has made the water vanish or something like that. And you could incorporate the two together to make them into a routine based on essentially the vanishing water trick using the thumb tip, and if you're trying to link the tricks together.
Yeah, so we've got a theme running here, which is great. Sorry, just looking across there, one other thing that I immediately noticed was Professor's Nightmare, which is exactly $6.99. So that gives us a classic. Nice and visual. Also raises the ropes up to here, so you've got it. People are looking you front on as well. So yeah, I think Professor's Nightmare might be a good choice.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're 17 pence over budget.
17 pence over jet. Well, all right, so let's look at the act as it stands at the moment. That's very much, well, you can close-ups and stage. Mm-hmm. That you could do close-up and stage.
Yeah.
What I would be tempted to do, and that's very much close-up and stage.
Yeah.
But more stage. So I would be tempted, actually, to maybe get rid of stand-up Monty.
Right.
Sorry, Garrett. Put that in there, and then you've got essentially a cabaret piece here, because you could do that cabaret. You could buy some more sponge balls with the money you've saved on that to get the big explosion of sponge balls at the end. And then you've got the cups trick at the end, so you've actually got a cabaret piece there.
Right, so we're basically taking out the $27.99 there.
And we're spending it on sponge balls.
Yeah. So that gives us 22 quid basically to play with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'd have a heck of a cabaret. I mean, I'm thinking, is it David Stone that does that amazing thing with all the sponge balls just go everywhere at the end? It's fantastic.
So
in his Vortex book, I think that's it.
A bag of sponges. What size are these ones? These are the large ones.
Do they do the smaller ones?
Well, we can get either in a bag. So if we wanted to match the 2-inch ones there, that would be 30 quid. So for a bag of them, or sponge bag, or we could have a look at the 1.5-inch ones. Bag of 50. See how much? Yeah, they're 30 quid as well. So if we were to go for a bag of them, or we could just go for several lots of them.
Yep.
If you wanted to do that, and what, they're $6.99 each. So $6.99. So that gives us $8. So if we get another couple of those, that'll give us £8.20 to play with.
And you've got a good cabaret piece.
Yeah.
The only thing I would maybe add to that, if I was doing a big stage piece, would probably be Invisible Deck.
Right. Okay.
Because you could, then you've got one. Oh no, it's mentalism. You can't. No mentalism. You can't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it'd have to be that. I'd stick there, I think.
Okay. All right. So we're roughly £8 under budget, but we've got a solid act here. All right, we've got a solid act where things have been put together and it's well structured. It kind of makes sense because everything flows, and with items that actually you can have a bit of versatility with, like this, for example.
Yeah, you spend the change on the 2 cardboard cups from Tesco's.
Hey, there we go.
There you go. There's your money.
Yeah, so there we go. So we have here an act that is now under budget, which we managed to do with no mentalism. It was an act that we chose to do close up.
It was a cabaret.
Cabaret.
Yeah. Although it would work for close up as well, but yeah.
Yeah, so multifunctional is like what we're going through here, and within the £50 budget. That's amazing. That's really great. So guys, that's it for the act. I don't think we've got anything else to add there. That is really cool. You can check out all of these items on our site, but we will see you next time.